If you could pay your bills, would you still do it?
No.
What's up, other truckers? You are now watching the Asian Mai Show live.
What's going on, mother truckers? Welcome to the Asian Mai Show live. We're here with Serge the car hauler. Oh, let's watch this interview. Let's talk about this. But quick disclaimer, people. You know, today we're just talking about really the truth about trucking, and one, how it can destroy your family. Two, how it can be lonely, and three, from the loneliness, sometimes you might want company. And for people that aren't in the trucking industry, lot lizards are commercial, professional workers, as you say. And so Serge here was able to get an interview. I thought this interview was very important to highlight, because we're not glamorizing or glorifying this industry, but it's what it is. It's here. So, you know, you don't mind if I showcase this interview, right, Serge?
Go for it. What you do and your experience, how we met, and what I asked you.
Well, I came up and asked you if you wanted to date, because I'm a commercial company, and that means I work out here with all the other local girls, and that's how we make our extra money. Some of it's the only job we have. Some of us have part-time jobs, but I have a part-time job as well, but I'm not going to tell you with who.
How much money can you make in a night?
On a good night, like on a weekend or something like that. On the weekends, we really don't make any money here. The money is on Sundays.
On Sundays?
Yes, Sunday through Thursday. But we make anywhere from 500 to over 1,000 a night.
What's the worst money you could make in a night?
Nothing.
Nothing? And how many hours?
You could be out here for several hours and not make anything.
Does it depend on the weather?
I think it just depends on the mood of the truck driver.
On the mood of the truck driver.
It could be the weather. It could be a lot of things. It could be that they're broke.
How the loads were the week, huh?
Yeah.
What are the prices?
Well, they're all different. Everybody charges different. I normally charge 50, 75, and 100, and that's just for a date. That's not for an all-night date.
Now, the truck drivers, how often are they married or in relationship, or like their girlfriends calling? You got any stories like that?
Quiet. We have to be quiet.
You got some stories like that? Anything crazy ever happen?
Well, I had one truck driver. He was getting high. He handed me the phone, and I answered it, and it was his wife. You know, he was just so high he couldn't answer the phone, and she cussed me out.
Yeah, I could imagine so.
But normally, as a rule, we keep that part of it separate. And
how long have you been doing this?
Almost 30 years.
30 years.
On and off.
Is it dangerous?
Yes, it can be very dangerous.
What does that mean? What does danger mean?
I've been in the truck with a serial killer before, and as it turned out, I got out because he was acting a little strange, and my friend got in the truck with him after I left, and she ended up dead in Lubbock, Texas. As a rule, drivers are a different breed altogether anyway, because they live such a lonely life out here, and it's exhausting mentally, physically, and emotionally. So, and I know because I used to drive. But, and their work is hard. It's not easy. And they're not near appreciated.
How do you spot a serial killer truck driver?
You don't.
You don't?
No, there is no face.
There is no face.
And it's usually the ones you trust the most. But
so
we have fun out here too.
What do you do? You do it? Okay.
We do have fun. We party on the back of flatbeds and drop decks, and we do topless dances, and you know, like if it's on a weekend and somebody stays over for the weekend, we might, you know, sit on the back of that flatbed.
Sure.
Turn some music up, drink a little bit, and it's on and popping.
What about police?
Police, as a rule, don't really mess with us too much. The only ones they really mess with are the ones that are breaking in loads and stuff like that.
police don't care.
No, they do care,
They do care.
but they're not going to bother anybody that's not bothering anybody else.
Okay, so if nobody calls,
Oh yeah,
people call?
yes they do.
And-
Especially if they see you breaking into somebody's load.
Okay. But if I called today,
Oh, they would respond.
and what would they do? Tell you to leave?
Yes.
That's
Because
all?
only because I don't have any warrants.
And, oh, okay. They check you. Okay,
Oh,
I
yes,
see.
Yes, yes.
So why do you do it?
I do it for because I used to be a drug addict, and this is where all the drugs were. Now that I'm not a drug addict anymore, I do it for the money so I can pay my bills.
If you could pay your bills, would you still do it?
No,
No. So it's not that fun.
no, it's not that fun, but it
Huh.
can be depending on the person that you're with.
How much bills do you have? Just out of curiosity.
Well, I have quite a bit. I have I have a house all to myself, so you know, and I have to pay every bill in the world, and it's a fixer upper. You know
Well, just out of curiosity, can a trucker or truck driver position pay for all your bills? Why don't you drive truck?
could. I just
But this is convenient.
yes, it's just convenient at the moment when I need money
I mean-
now.
Maybe you want to be a car hauler. I mean,
I would love to.
yeah. Oh. So
I would love to.
we can talk about that more later.
Okay.
But tell me more. Tell me some interesting stories, mate.